channel once again. So from the title itself, you would be well aware that this is a video where I would discuss the analysis of the insider trading report that is publicly available on the NSE's website. Yeah, you guys heard me right. The insider information of the companies is publicly available on the NSE's website. So within a while, I'll tell you from where you could download the report and how to analyze it. So before moving any further, let me just quickly give you the disclaimer that this particular video is only for educational purpose, and I'm not suggesting any buy or sell signal in any particular security, stock, or anything. Okay, so as you can see on my screen that I am on the NSC's website homepage right now. So let me just scroll down a little bit and locate the corporate announcements tab right here. Click on the view all. Next, scroll down a little bit and locate the insider trading tab since we are trying to download the insider trading report. Okay, so let me just tell you that this particular report gets updated on a daily basis on the NSC's website, and we need to analyze this report on a daily basis too. Okay, so and the aim of this analysis is to make a watch list for my swing trading. So that's why I will select the 3 months insider trading data, or the I will analyze the 3 months report. Okay, so once it gets refreshed, just download it. Now I'll provide you the link below in the description box. You could just click it and it will redirect you to this particular page, and you can just download this Excel file. So I have already downloaded it. So when you open it, it will look something like this. So as you can see, the name of the Excel file represents from which date to which date this Excel sheet contains the data of. So it is from 3rd of September to 3rd of December. That is exactly 3 months. Okay, so you guys don't have to get worried about seeing this huge spreadsheet. We don't have to crunch each and every detail present in this particular worksheet. I will apply some filters and I'll tell you what filters to apply. So apply the filters. Okay, so the first filter would be on the category of person, that is the selected column right now, and I want the category of person as to be promoters or promoter groups only, nothing else. So I'll go ahead and delete all the rows which contains any other entry than promoter or promoter group. Okay, so the next filter would be on the mode of acquisition. As you can see on my computer screen, it is currently selected. And I want the mode of acquisition to be as market purchase only. So I will delete all the rows except that. Okay, moving forward, I don't want the filters for now, so I'll remove them. Okay, now as you can see, there are 9 or 10 columns in this particular Excel sheet, but for our further analysis, we don't need all the columns. We only need the highlighted columns, that is the A column and the K column. Let me just delete all the columns except those two. Now, why I'm taking the value of security column is because that I want to study the actual flow of money in the market, and I don't have to explain that why I'm considering the symbol column. Okay, so now let me just widen this symbol column. As you might notice that there are some symbols which are getting repeated. So to avoid this redundancy and to avoid chaos in our analysis, I want to remove this redundancy through the consolidation tool available on Excel. So I'll just consolidate this table. I'll add it. I want the top row left column. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys want to know that what this consolidated for a consolidated tool does for me, it's just it adds up all the value of securities for a particular company. So I can see only one single row of any particular company. Okay, now I want the filters again. Now, I'm going to do the analysis of companies in which the value of security is greater than 1 crore. Okay. Now, you can change this lower bound of 1 crore to 80 lakhs, 90 lakhs, or whichever number seems best fit for you. But as per my rule, I'll consider it as 1 crore only. So, okay, I'll sort it from largest to smallest, and then I'll delete all the rows which have a value of security less than 1 crore. Okay, now the purpose of this Excel sheet has been served, and I have the symbols for which the value of security is greater than 1 crore, and the promoters have bought the security through market purchase in a nutshell. Okay, so now I will cut this symbol names, and I'll go to our insider trading master sheet. Now, if you guys want to know that how I created this insider trading master sheet from scratch, I would highly recommend you to go and check out my playlist of trading on insider information. And in that, I have made this Excel sheet from scratch. It is a playlist of 4 videos, and in that, I have also explained why it is necessary to maintain this particular master sheet. Now, I'll provide you the link below in the description box. Also, on the top right corner of your screen, you can see a I button. You can click it and it will show you the playlist. Okay, so moving forward, let me just paste all the symbols that I have copied from the previous sheet. Please ignore the change in the filling of the cells. It is just because of conditional formatting. I'll apply it again. Now, let me just quickly tell you that what is the purpose of maintaining this insider trading master sheet. Now, as per our filtering process, we shortlisted almost 90 to 100 stocks in the previous Excel sheet. Okay, and as I mentioned in the starting of the video itself, that we have to do this analysis on a daily basis. Now, it is not possible for us to do this analysis for almost 100 companies on a daily basis. So that's why I maintain a master sheet, so that by applying conditional formatting, I can know that for which stocks I have already done the analysis, so I could skip those stocks, and for the stocks for which I have not done the analysis, I will do them. So saying that, let me just select both the tables and on the symbol one, and I'll apply the conditional formatting. Duplicate values, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, the cells which are highlighted as white are the companies for which I have to do the analysis today. So let me just copy them down first. Asian Tiles, Power Mac, Pioneer MB, Vito, VSSL, TCI, Arian. Okay, Control C and Control V. Okay, so again, the cells which are highlighted as red or green in this master column, as you might call it, we have to delete those, as those stocks no longer satisfy our criteria which we applied in the previous Excel sheet. So we can do that later. For now, just delete them. And okay, so for today we have how many stocks? 10 stocks to analyze. Okay, so let me just quickly walk you through that what further analysis I will do. This is the second part of the analysis. The first part was completed in the first Excel sheet. The second part of the analysis, I'll just walk you through it. So we have to check 4 parameters in our second part of analysis. The first one would be the shareholding pattern. It should be greater than 50% for promoter and promoter groups. The second one would be SAS regulation. In the SAS regulation, we will check that there should not be any selling reported to the NSE in the last 6 months. And the last 6 months is an important criteria. We have to check only for last 6 months from today's date, from the date we are doing the analysis. Okay, the third one would be pledging of shares, and that we will get in the promoter encumbrance detail. The pledging of shares should be 0% according to my rules. Now, you could change this benchmark to 1% or 2%, but as per my rule, I will consider it as 0%, and then only it will uh, pass my criteria. Okay, the last and an optional criteria that I sometimes ignore is the earnings per share, and that I will get in the financial results. Okay, so let me just walk you through the color coding of this master column. Green color represents that it has passed all the four parameters. Red color represents that it has failed to pass any one of the three compulsory criterias, and the yellow color suggests that it has passed all the three compulsory criterias but has failed to pass the criteria of earnings per share, and the earnings per share should be positive. It might be a very low number, but it should be positive. Okay, so let's move forward and let's do the analysis of Infratel. Now, to do the analysis, we have to go back to our NSE's website and paste this name in the company name or symbol right here and click on Bharti Infratel Limited. Okay, next we will click on the symbol of Infratel. Scroll down and locate the corporate information. Okay, so all the four parameters, the broad parameters and the compulsory parameters, are in this left column: shareholding pattern, SAS regulation, promoter encumbrance, and earnings per share in the financial result. Okay, so first check the shareholding pattern. 64% greater than 50% passes the criteria. SAS regulation, okay, so no selling has been reported in the last 6 months. The latest selling that has been reported is as of 20 March 2019, so it passes this criteria too, because there has not been any selling reported in the last 6 months. So the third one would be the pledging of shares. As you can see, the percentage of shares pledged is 0%, that we can find in the last column of promoter encumbrance, and so it passes all the three criterias that are compulsory. Now the optional one is the earnings per share, and we'll find it in financial results. Okay, so the earnings per share for this particular stock Bharti Infratel is 2.41. Again, let me just give you the important note. We have to check the latest earnings per share. So the latest earnings per share was as of 30th September 2020, and that is a positive number. No matter how small it is, it should only be positive number to pass my criteria. Okay, so it has passed all the four criteria, so I will mark it as green. Okay, sorry. Okay, now the analysis has not been completed for Infratel. Once I complete the analysis of all the 10 stocks for today, that is meaning that after I complete color coding all the 10 stocks, I'll tell you what further analysis I have to do for the stocks which are color coded as green and yellow. Okay, so the next stock on the list is Philatext. Copy it down. Go to the insider trading tab. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Paste the company name right here. Click here. Click on Philatex. Go to corporate information again and repeat all the steps once again. Shareholding pattern 60% passes the criteria. SAS regulation, as you can see, there has been no selling reported in the last 6 months. The third one is promoter encumbrance. Okay, so it fails this criteria. As you can see, the pledging has been 36.50, and according to my rule, it should be 0%. So it will go in the red. Again, I don't have to check the earnings per share because it failed the compulsory criteria. Okay, the third one is Ajmera. Click on the company. Click on the company name, symbol. Okay, now check the corporate information. Go for shareholding. Shareholding is good, 67.95%. SAS regulation, okay, no selling has been reported in the last 6 months. Promoter encumbrance. Okay, as you can see, it is a very low number. That is the pledging. It is 8.10% only. But according to our rule, it should be 0%, and it's your choice to go with that rule or modify that particular rule. But according to my rule, I'll consider the stock only and only if it is 0%. So I'll mark it as red, and I don't have to do the further analysis. So format painter, yeah. Next one is Asian tiles. Again, to repeat the same steps. We have to repeat the steps on a daily basis, and these are will be the only criterias we have to do. Corporate information. You can check anyone first. There's no particular sequence. You can check promoter encumbrance. You can see 0%. SaaS regulation. Okay, so no selling has been reported in the last 6 months. Let's check the shareholding. So shareholding, as you can see, it is 33.25%. So it fails to meet our criteria that the promoter and promoter groups should have a shareholding of greater than or equal to 50%. So again, we'll paint it as red. Next one on the list is Power Mac. Uh, Control V, yeah. Power Mac Projects Limited. Click on the symbol of Power Mac. You can close the Asian. Yeah. Go to the corporate information. Check. Let's first check today earnings per share. Okay, so the earnings per share is negative. Let's check the promoter encumbrance. It is 0%. Now, although the earnings per share came to be as negative, so it fails our criteria. But why I'm doing the analysis further, because earnings per share is not a is an optional criteria for us. So it is important for the stock to pass all the compulsory parameters. So promoter encumbrance is good. Shareholding, SaaS regulation. Yeah, there has not been any selling reported in the last 6 months. As you can see, the latest selling that has been reported is as of 20th April 2020, and it falls way beyond our 6 months. So the last criteria would be shareholding pattern. So shareholding pattern is 62.58%. So it passes all the three criterias and fails to pass our optional criteria. So we'll color code it as yellow. Next one on the list is Pioneer MB. I'm curious to know what's the full form of this particular symbol. Pioneer Embroideries Limited. Okay. Click on the symbol of Pioneer MB. Locate the corporate information. Go to shareholding pattern. Okay, so it fails our first criteria itself, that is the shareholding pattern is way low than the uh, 50%. Okay, so color code it as red. Next one on the list is veto. Go to this, paste the, okay, sorry. Yeah, Control V, Veto Switch Gears and Cables Limited. Click on the symbol of Veto. Click on the corporate information. Now, again, one important note, guys, that just because it has one particular stock passes all the four criterias, it's not enough to go and buy that particular stock. We have to do the further analysis on the stock, and I'll walk you through them in a brief moment after completing the color code. Okay, uh, so go to the shareholding patterns. So the shareholding pattern of Veto is good. It is 54.22%. It just passes the criteria. Next one is SaaS regulation. So as you can see, there has not been any selling reported in the last 6 months. So it passes this one too. Promoter encumbrance, as you can see, the percentage of shares pledged that is mentioned in the last column of promoter encumbrance is 0%. The optional criteria, that is earnings per share, is available in the financial results. So the earnings per share is also positive. So we have to mark this stock as green. So I'll green. Yeah. Next on the list is VSSL. Let's go to the insider trading. Vardhaman Special Steels Limited. Click on the symbol of VSSL. Go to the corporate information. Check the shareholding. Shareholding is 59.34, passes. SaaS regulation, okay, no selling has been reported in the last 6 months. Let's check the pledging. Pledging is 0%, passes this criteria too. Last one is the earnings per share, that is an optional one, is positive also. We have to check the latest earnings per share that has been reported. Okay, so we will color code it as green once again. Okay, the second last is TCI. Copy it down. Go to the insider trading tab again. Paste it. Transport Corporation of India Limited. I guess it is. I don't know if it is an government stock or it is a public sector stock or it is a private company. Name suggests that it is a public sector. So okay. If you guys know that which sector this stock belongs to, please, I would love to mention you that in the comment section below. So check the shareholding pattern, 66.74. SaaS regulation looks good. No selling has been reported in the last 6 months. Let's check the uh, yeah, pledging. Pledging is 0%. Financial result. Okay, so the earnings per share is 4.16 rupees, the latest earnings per share that has been reported. So it goes for a green signal once again. Okay, so we are getting a lot of green stocks today. Okay, the last stock for today, for which we have, after which we'll go and do the further analysis for the green stocks which we have found today, is ARAN. ARAN. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so please ignore my pronunciations. Paste the company name right here, ARN Limited. Click on the symbol of ARN. Go to the corporate information. The stock price is too low. I would recommend you to go and check the daily volume of this particular stock before making any trade. Yeah, but it's not necessary just because the stock is low priced is that it will have low volume. But I'm just suggesting that go and check out the average volume of the week or the average volume of 3 months, 4 months, whatever, and check the volume because it is very necessary to check the liquidity risk before making any position in a particular stock. Okay, so moving forward, that is beyond the scope of this video. Okay, so moving forward, let's check the pledging. Pledging is 0%. SaaS regulation looks good. No selling has been reported in the last 6 months. Let's check the shareholding quickly. Shareholding is 73.81%, very great shareholding. The last one is financial result. The earnings per share is very low, 0.06 rupees. But as I mentioned, that it does not matter. It should only be a positive number for this analysis. I'm not saying it does not matter at all. For this analysis, it does not matter how small it is. It should only be a positive number. Uh, as long as it is a positive number, we are well and good to move ahead. Okay, so we have completed the analysis of all the 10 stocks for today. Now, let's just move ahead and do the analysis for the stocks which are color coded as green and yellow, and that are Infratel. And how many stocks? We have 6 stocks. That is a great number. Now, when we start to do this analysis on a daily basis, don't expect to get 6, 7, or 8 stocks on a daily basis. You will hardly get 1 or 2 stocks, or maybe 0 stocks on a particular day. Okay, so but don't stop updating this master sheet and don't stop doing this analysis. Okay, so okay, saying that, let's move forward quickly and do the further analysis. Now, once we have shortlisted that which stocks we have to make a position in, now the important question is at what price point we have to make the position. The price point is very important. That goes with any strategy, that what price point we have to make the position in. Now, so we will try to make a position in the stock closest to the price at which the promoters have bought the stock. Okay, let me just repeat this line quickly. We have to make the entry in the particular stock at the price point which is closest to the price at which the promoters or promoter groups have bought the particular stock. Now, from where we will get the price at which the promoters have made an entry. We won't get the exact price, we'll get the average price because promoters, it is possible that promoters may not have bought the stock in only one single order. They may have bought in 2, 4, or 5, or maybe 10 or 20 orders. So we have to calculate the average price. So we have to buy the stock closest to the average price at which the promoters have bought the stock. Now, how will we calculate that number? So we'll go back. Let me just copy the symbol name. Okay, we'll go back to our insider trading tab right here from where we have been doing the analysis, and we will download the 3 months data of Infratel, the 3 months insider trading report of Infratel only. Okay, why is it not? Okay, yeah. We will download the 3 months insider trading report of Infratel only. Now, focus that I am selecting the 3 months time period only, not 6 months, not 1 month, not 1 year. 3 months. The time frame is really important in this strategy. Okay, so download this 3 months insider trading report, and we have to download the insider trading report of each and every particular stock which have been color coded as green or yellow to reach at the average price at which the promoters have made a position in that stock. Now, again, the filters which we have applied in the first Excel sheet, we have to apply them again in the individual insider trading reports. So the first would be on the promoter and promoter groups. So I will delete all the rows which have a entry other than promoter or promoter group. Okay, so we had only two. The next one is on the mode of acquisition. It looks like both of them are market purchases. So we don't have to delete any row. Okay, now let's go to the calculation. Now, it's an easy calculation. We have to sum up the total number of securities, and we have to sum up the total value of security, and then we have to divide the total value of security by total number of security. That is a simple maths to reach at the average price at which the promoters made an entry into this particular stock. Okay, so I'll sum it up. I'll drag it down. I'll divide this. So, okay, it is 216.72 rupees. So, let me just highlight this cell and make it bold so you can see it clearly. Okay, so it is 216.72 rupees. Now, before doing anything, let me just write this down in our master sheet. 216.72 rupees. Okay, so now next step would be to see at what price point this particular stock is trading currently. So for that I can go to the Infratel. So it is moving close to 238, 240 rupees, 226, 235, whatever. So it is in the line of 230s now. So as I said, our aim would be to buy closest to the average price point. It is not possible for us to buy at the exact price point at which the promoters made an entry. That would be 216. So we have to keep a range that what we have to define the word closest. So sometimes I consider the closest to be as 5% plus minus 5% range or plus minus 3% range. I would suggest you not to go beyond plus minus 5% range. So what do I mean by the plus minus 5% range is that if the stock price is plus 5% than this average price, then we could consider buying that particular stock. If the current stock price is in the range of plus 5% of promoters average price. Okay, now let me just go back to the insider trading report of Infratel. Now, there are three dates mentioned in the P, Q, and R column. Now, all these dates are important. That on what date the promoters made an entry. Now, what is the importance of these dates is beyond the scope of this video because I don't want to extend this video for too long. So if you guys want to know what is the importance of these dates, then I would highly recommend you to go and check out the fourth part of my playlist trading on insider information. I'll give you the link of the fourth part of the video individually in the description box. Also, I would provide
Okay.
you in the I button.
So yeah, so as I said, you can see the fourth part of the playlist, and that is very important if you guys want to know that what is the importance of these three dates, namely the date of allotment, date of in, uh, intimation to the company, and again the date of allotment. Okay, so this video has been quite long. It's already 30 minutes, I guess, more than 30 minutes. So what I would prefer that we would end this video right now, and I'll post another second part of this video wherein I will calculate the average price of the remaining four or five companies in that particular video, and we will start the video from calculating the average price of these videos itself. Okay, so thank you for watching, and if you guys have any suggestions, any complaints, or any appreciation, or any doubts, do mention them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.